I'm so glad you could join me today. I'm in a good mood today. Who knows why, right? I slept really good last night. I decided to make another Manuka honey recipe. Surprise! Uh, I know I've done several recently, excuse me, and someone made a special request, and I thought, wow, why didn't I think of that? Because I've done these before, lotion bars, that is, but nothing quite like this. And guess what? It's not sticky. So this is beeswax, almond oil, shea butter, cocoa butter, and of course Manuka honey. And I'm using a lot of Manuka honey in this. And it smells fantastic. It really does. What I'm doing here is just melting down my cocoa butter with the beeswax and a bit of the all the almond oil on a double boiler just to get it melted. Then I'll add in my shea butter to slowly melt it in. That keeps it from getting grainy. If you stick shea butter in the microwave, it really can get that grainy texture, especially in things like this. In soap, not as much of a concern, but most certainly in lotions or a lotion bar like this, anything where you're applying it directly to the skin, better to slow melt it in your warm oils. Anyway, where was I going with this? Well, I'm making something delicious. And the smell of the honey, of course, is my absolute favorite. I realize that this is kind of a fad, right, to a lot of us, but it isn't in New Zealand, where it's from, or in Australia, where they use this product. And it is very well known and purported to have a lot of beneficial qualities. And there are several papers on this which you can read about online. And what I like about it as well is it is so thick and rich that it holds up to almost any product I've put it in extremely well. If I were to use off-the-shelf honey in a recipe like this, first of all, it would be near impossible to keep it consolidated with the wax and the other products and the oils, right? But because of this Manuka honey, whatever the qualities are of it, if you just melt it like I'm doing here and just stir and stir and stir and stir, it suspends better in the mixture. Now, another tip, I chilled the silicone mold. It's very cold. I just took it out of the freezer. That way, as soon as these hit, it starts solidifying, thus suspending that honey within the product. Pretty cool, huh? And it works really well, or it has so far. So I spent a lot of yesterday filling out applications. I'm looking for little part-time jobs that I can do just to earn a little extra income. And in order to keep getting unemployment, I'm required to do this. Even though I'm on a layoff, they require you to job hunt. Texas is a little different than every other state. That's not always a positive either, at least in this regard. And so that's what I did. And I had a lot of fun making these. We had tremendous thunderstorms last night and a lot of flooding. My land is saturated again. And we needed rain, but there were some really severe storms and some damage. Not here. I was fortunate. But a lot of people were affected negatively. So these came out terrific. Again, chilling that mold really does do the trick. You really have to pull them to get them out because they stick a little to the mold. But overall, it did a great job. They were one solid color throughout, and they just came out great. I was very happy with them. And see the little bee? Isn't he cute? And then I thought I would just show you a quick demonstration. As with lotion or anything else, you just apply a little bit and rub it in. And I don't have tins for these. I've ordered some little candle tins to put these in, but they won't be in for a few days. So in the meantime, I'm just shrink wrapping them. So if this is something you're interested in, they would come shrink wrapped. So that's it, folks. I hope you liked this. I will stick some of these in the store. I made enough of these where I could offer you a few. But thanks again, everyone. You are so wonderful, and I'm so glad you're here. Thanks, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.